WINNOR. I live at 82 Windsor, WINSOR Avenue, Johnston, Rhode Island. I have over 18 years experience working within the solid waste and recycling industry. I'm a member in good standing with the Solid Waste Association of North America. I'm not here today to stand on my soapbox. I would also like to have you know that I am a candidate in a local election, the 25th District, 7th seat, the Rhode Island General Assembly. I'm not here to stand on my soapbox today. I would also like to have you know that I am a hauler into this landfill on a daily basis. And I'd like to let you know that the people that I work with daily within the landfill, they do a pretty good job. I don't know what goes on in the management level, but I know if I got a truck stuck in the landfill, they pull me out and they do a darn good job. But that's not why I'm here today. I'd like to address a couple of issues that I think would be of a lot of concern to the residents here in Johnston and the nearby communities. First of all, I'd like to concur with the last three speakers. I think air quality is, at least the last two speakers concerning air quality, it has a lot to be desired around the town of Johnston. But first and foremost, I have a copy with me of the Phase 5 permitting that DEM allowed for the Phase 5 expansion. And that is dated July 29th, 2004. And something just jumped off the page. I actually have three issues, but this one seems to be one of the most important. And what that is one of the conditions for approval of the Phase 5 landfill, and I'll read it to you right here. It says, as a result of our review, we have determined that the application materials submitted comply with the requirements of the regulations. The department is the DEM. The department is therefore approving your application for a license to operate a solid waste landfill at the Rhode Island Resource Recovery Corporation. And then there are conditions in which the landfill needs to operate under. And what really jumped off the page to me, it was alarming. Numero uno, the first condition, I'll read it to you. Rhode Island Resource Recovery Corporation must upgrade and maintain the leachate pretreatment facility to comply with the City of Cranston's pretreatment requirements. We all know that's a huge, hot issue right now. The City of Cranston's wastewater treatment facility says not doing it. In fact, there's litigation going on right now where they say the nitrogen levels are way too high, and therefore their permit will be taken away to operate. So instead of operating, and I only know what I read and everybody else reads in this room, hey, I got to work with you on a daily basis, okay? But, it's duty before self. And instead of negotiating and working with the Cranston Wastewater Treatment Facility, it seems to me that the landfill now has found some other place to send their leachate, and which we know that is the Narragansett Bay Commission. So it's of huge concern to me, and I would like the management here to work in good faith with the Cranston Wastewater Treatment Facility. I don't, just for the record, I don't know one employee there, so I have no selfish interest. I'm looking at the Cranston Wastewater Treatment Facility as a watchdog for us. They're telling us what is being discharged here. So therefore, if you don't have a level of communication or there's no mutuality, there's nobody looking out for us as far as the discharge is concerned. That was issue number one. And that was condition number one for Phase 5 expansion. It seems to me it hasn't been met. Why would we go on to Phase 6 yet when we haven't fulfilled our obligation to Phase 5 expansion? Second, I'd really like to know if the closure account is fully funded. the post-closure account is fully funded in 100% solid. That's an issue. If I'm going too fast, you just let me know. Third issue that I have, I've lived in my house at 82 Windsor for 16 years, and we have well water on Windsor Avenue. We don't have city water. And, I know that you do test your groundwater. However, I would really like to see you test it at the faucet, because how do you really know that the aquifers that are coming out of here are absolutely going into those test wells? Well, for 16 years, I've been living at the same address, and I'm just baffled that you don't send out just samples to homeowners and say, hey, test your water, fill it with your water, and we'll test it for you. It's pretty simple stuff. Let's test it at the faucet in conjunction with your test well testing. And finally, I think Representative Gucci brought this up, is there a closure date? When do we, the landfill was here before I moved here, and I happen to make a living up there every day. But at the same time, should the landfill move to Charleston? Probably have a trucking company close to that landfill there, I don't think I know I would move from Johnston, that's my home, but probably move my business closer to that landfill. And I'd be okay with it, So basically, those are my concerns. Thank you very much for the forum. And looking forward to, would we get some sort of response? I didn't. Thank you so much.